All right, hey guys, against my better judgment, I am back with some more 24 Absolute Football here today. I'm going to open one entire gravity feed box. This is a brand new format, found this at my local card shop, and it ran just a little over $100, which isn't too bad considering I just paid $70 for a hobby mega box of this. Inside we are looking for exclusive red parallels, and then typical Absolute stuff for this year. We've got red square, orange mosaic, blue diamond, green wave, gold star, which is out of 25, purple rain to 10, and the cards can be numbered all the way down to 1. We do have red, white, and blue kaleidoscopic, which sounds awesome. And most importantly, you want to know, are there kabooms in here? Well, at my hobby shop, it advertised, look for horizontal kabooms. The checklist online all advertised, look for horizontal kabooms. The box only has explosive, and I seem to remember last year it was only explosive, so a little confusing there. I'm going to go with, it doesn't say kaboom on the box. Probably we're just explosive hunting, but maybe we'll hit a kaboom and prove me wrong. All right, we got a lot to get through, so let's go ahead and dive in. Also, I should add, this was advertised as a hobby gravity box, and I did get it at my hobby shop. I'm not actually sure if there is a non-hobby version of this, but one thing's for sure is it is definitely a gravity feed box. I did one of these last year, and it's a lot of fun. It's just fun when you get to open this many packs, you know? At least for me. $48 packs, guys, 5 cards per pack. I want to see if I could show you exactly how, you get the idea, right? Tons of packs. So that's a lot of fun. And yes, of course, these would be, primary design would be they throw this box on the shelf and people can buy individual packs, but that's just not the way it's been going, at least the last few years. People, not a lot of individual pack hunting, as fun as that would be. And they were definitely not selling these as individual packs. All right, let's get to work. Absolute gravity feed. As a matter of fact, I just did Absolute Hobby Megas and Absolute Hobby Blasters earlier today, which have their own exclusives. And I did not do too hot. I got an auto and a couple patches, but nothing too crazy. All right, so there's our red, Javon Baker. As usual with Absolute, they're flipped around a little bit. And the Hobby Blaster and Hobby Megas were 70, as I mentioned, and the Blaster was around 40. Which is you know, not the cheapest, but considering Prism, sorry guys, I got this this new stand and it is a little touchy. Let's just set this up better. All right, considering Prism is just ridiculous prices. The Prism Hobby Mega was $120 per box, and the Blasters I think were $70. So relatively not as bad. That is actually, is that purple? That's interesting. I swear that looks like purple, but I don't see a number. All right. J.J. McCarthy by Storm. And this will be, I will have ripped all of the available retail formats. I did Megas a few times, Blasters a few times. I did a video just on value packs. Ray Davis, Jonathan Brooks, Keon Coleman on the red. And the only thing I haven't done is the actual hobby box, which is a little rich for my blood, but I'm sure it's fun. And after all those, these cards are really flipped around, and it's like every other card is backwards. Sheesh, how do they even do that? Taiki. Is this something special? Crosby. See, that looks purple to me too. Is that supposed to be the red? I guess that could be the red. Looks purple. J Love on the draft diamonds. Even after all of those rips this year and last year, I have yet to hit a kaboom or an explosive. It's a numbers game. At some point, I think I have to hit one, you know? But I have seen quite a few people hitting them. I've seen guys just buy, go out and buy 1 mega box, make a video, and they get a kaboom. You never know. All right, I guess we're going to call these the exclusive reds. Anthony Gold. And explosives don't get a ton of love, but explosives are still very rare, valuable, and collectible cards. Ray Davis. Bryce on the red. So don't snooze on an explosive. I can't imagine what a Jaden Daniels explosive would go for. Trey Benson. And if you are gearing up to watch this whole video, I appreciate you. You are a trooper. You are a true lover of card openings. And I assure you that I watch plenty of full videos as long as this one. DJ Moore on the rock out. Aaron Jones. Cooper, Drake May. But probably a lot of people won't make it through this whole video, and I understand. But I'm going to, Nate Wiggins, constantly remind myself, that's nice, Bo Nix on the red. Best card so far. I'm going to constantly remind myself to keep the pace going. And as far as these, it's forward, 2 forward cards, then a backwards, then a forward, then a backwards. So, McMillan. Solid Bucks man there. Micah Parsons. Oh, we got another one. All right. I didn't do the math. Maybe if any of you are math whizzes, if I paid, say, $115 for this, 48 packs, 5 cards each pack, how does that value hold up to blasters or megas? Pratt. I feel like this seems like a pretty good value for all this. Kind of surprised that they weren't more coming from a hobby shop, because they need to make their money too. They must get them for nothing. Stroud on, draft diamonds. That's cool. Michael Wilson. And that is everything I know about these. The checklist said 24 inserts, 24 red base, 24 red rookie. T-Law. Ramondre Stevenson. I got a nice Ricky Pearsall, fairly low numbered card this year. Jaden? Oh. There's like no way for me to... And these ones are normal, so it's tough. I apologize, but this is not conducive to McCaffrey, to sweating. But by God, if I happen to hit an explosive or a kaboom, I will do my best to sneak up on it. Drake May on the stargazing. And you know, I've done a ton of absolute this year, and I've watched a ton of videos. I feel like it is so rare to see a lot of the colored parallels and numbered cards in this stuff. You know, I read off all those gold stars and purple rain, and like there's plenty of things on there, but it's like they don't put them in. I really feel like absolute could improve. That's me personally. Jaden? Nope. Benson up. But I've also seen people comment that say absolute is their favorite. So, you know, to each his own. At least it is cheaper than Prism and stuff. Drake May on the rock out. A.J. Brown. Speaking of which, let's talk a little bit about this weekend. Washington, Philadelphia. Currently 6-point spread in favor of the Eagles. Look at the rat. You know, Washington wasn't favored in the last game either. But they sure did win, and they sure looked damn good. Introductions. Nice, there's Jaden. Speaking of which, all right, we didn't get skunked on Jaden's. Pittman. So, I don't know. If they're playing the way they played last weekend, I don't see any good reason. Well, let's say the Eagles don't have their best game. If the Eagles don't have their best game, and Washington has a similar game to last week, I certainly think it is possible they make it to the Super Bowl, which would be incredible. I apologize to any Philly fans listening here, because obviously the Eagles are crushing it as well. And Penix on the stargazing. And not every game looks like the last Washington game. They played the Buccaneers before that, and it was pretty close. You know, they weren't getting 10 interceptions and 9 sacks and all the stuff that happened to the Lions. Edgar and Cooper, Drake, Malik. So, very excited to watch that game. I'm going with Washington. I'm just going to do it. The story of Washington, the whole team, and Jaden Daniels this year is just too good. Pratt in the introductions. Eckler. And yes, I probably will literally put my money on Washington. Probably not a lot, but a little bit. Let me know your pick. And then we have Buffalo and Kansas City. The evening game on Sunday. Getting a lot of McMillan today. In that game, the Chiefs are favored by 2. So, predicting a close game, I think that is going to be a close game. I mean, the point with the Chiefs for me is one way or another, they just almost never lose. Micah Parsons on the rock out. Somehow. And I'm not getting into all the, blame it on the refs or whatever stuff necessarily, but one way or another, the Chiefs just win and win and win. But Josh Allen is a beast. And if Buffalo is on, I definitely think it is possible for them to make it to the bowl. Puka on the red. So, we shall see. I'll be putting my money on Buffalo. No offense, I don't have anything against the Chiefs. I mean, Mahomes is he's pretty goatish. McCaffrey. I just would like to see someone else make it to the Super Bowl. They've had their turns. So if my bets line up and my fairy tale comes true, Rome Odunze in the stargazing. We're getting a lot of Washington, not a lot of Jaden. Rat. We would watch Washington and Buffalo. How crazy, guys, would that be? Washington won the Super Bowl. Can you imagine Jaden cards? The only thing I wouldn't like about it is I'm really going to kick myself for some of the Jadens I have sold. But what are you going to do? I got some great prices on my Jadens. And hopefully they're still coming, because I'm still ripping. Purple preview. Can we get a weird card, guys? Can we get a weird one? Do we finally get something different? Nope. You couldn't tell, it's JJ. Look how dark that picture is. Isn't that crazy? Come on, Absolute. Coming up, I think I got to do Topps Finest. Just came out today. I was in the store and I saw it, and then I was thinking, man, I don't know. It's like 220 Latham. It's 220 for regular hobby or 280 for Breaker's Delight. And I don't know, people kind of said they're not that different, but they said that your odds are supposed to be better in Breaker's Delight for bigger hits. So it's like, if you're going to go for it, you might as well get the Breaker's Delight, don't you think? So I'm going to sleep on it, but I may be going into the hobby shop again and picking up some of that. Doing maybe one of the last Wemby hunts. They just keep on pumping out cards. Well into, we're into 25 now. Tip Ryman. Still opening up cards that started in 23 season at least. I'm not complaining. We like our Wembys. All right, at least we got a backwards one towards the top this time. Bo. Jalen Hurts. And Rome. So stay tuned for that. As far as the giveaways go, in the video before this, I picked the 4,000 sub giveaway winners. Congratulations again. And sometime in the near future, I will initiate Jordan Travis. I will initiate the 5,000 sub giveaway. We're at the time of this filming, we're at 4,900, which is unbelievable to me. Draft Diamonds, Jason Witten. AR, Brock Bowers. We like our Brock Bowers. We got probably 10 packs to go. It's crazy, but I got this itch to try and buy this new Pokemon thing that people are just going crazy for. I'm just curious. Maybe just do it once just to see what it's like, you know. They're reselling these boxes for at least double the price instantly. I've seen them go like almost triple the price. And I assume there must be some... All right, what do we got here? Let's go this way. Graham, just got an auto of him. By storm. James Conner. Can we call him BTJ? So anyways, I've been trying, but it's one of those deals where the instant they get stocked, they sell out in less than a second. And I saw some videos of people, nice JJ, barreling into Costco to buy another Pokemon thing and like wrestling each other to the ground and just craziness. I probably won't find one. Tyreek. On the rock out. Terry. I'll probably... Well, I'm still waiting for my regular Prism Megas to show up. I'll probably cool it towards the weekend a little bit because I got a lot of stuff this week. Just it all happened to come out at once, so I had to do it. Chris Jenkins. But it's been fun. I think it's especially fun like right during playoff season. They just come out with Prism. We're ripping Prism. Prices are flying. Cards are flying. And then we get to watch the game. And it's like watching the cards go up and down, revolving around the game. And it's just so much excitement. Justin Herbert. Trey Benson on the buy storm. I feel like I'm going to be sad when football's over. But they'll keep making football cards for sure. And we're still waiting on Optic. There's a lot of football products left, I'm sure. And of course, can project our energy into basketball. We got 3 packs to go, guys. Not looking so hot here. I mean, heck, did almost as much WNBA this week as anything. Drake London on the Draft Diamonds. Penix. Maybe I should actually watch a little WNBA. So I'm not such a poser. Also, those of you that are hockey guys, I always do keep you in mind. I was actually going in to get a new hockey hobby product the day that I found all of this Prism and Absolute hobby stuff. So I got sidetracked, but I try to mix in some hockey here and there. All right, last pack, guys. We made it through. Looks like about 25 minutes, not too bad. I think last year it was like over 30, so I've improved a little. Oh man, I would have just loved for the last pack to have a heater. Stargazing with Malik Hawkinson. Another bow. All right, guys, so if any of you are just jumping in for this review, I don't blame you. It's a long rip. And all I can say is pretty typical absolute for me. I mean, I think that in general, there's less big hits out of retail packs. That's just the truth of it. But, I mean, you never know. But we got a Penix. We got a couple Bo Nixes. One of them was the red exclusive, if you can believe it. Oh, no, I was going to say it could be our best one. We got a Brock, a JJ, and then probably the best card just because he is who he is. Jaden on the introductions. So, tough product. One thing I can say is I did my best this year. I did my best to kaboom hunt. I tried all the formats at least once, even the hobby blasters and mega. And just wasn't my year for absolute, but it was a fun time anyways. But I'm probably going to retire from absolute until 25. So stay tuned. Hopefully have Topps Finest tomorrow. Stay tuned for the 5,000 giveaway. And whatever else shows up at my door or on the shelves, I will rip it. I appreciate you guys. Catch you on the next one. Peace out.